Hello there, everybody. This is Ray back at you with another video. Today we're going to talk about doing a little bit of online or a little bit of on-page SEO. Yesterday we did adding our links to our website, our affiliate links. I just found out also that some of the links might not work. So if you click on one of those things to check it out and it goes to something that says, this URL is not valid or something like that, just email me at support@Easy Online Marketing and I will get back to you and help you through it, because I don't want to try to confuse people on how to do these types of things that, try to fix something that's a little bit too technical for them. So I'll guide you through it, and it'll be a learning experience. So, and maybe I won't be able to figure it out in the beginning, and we'll learn together, right? So anyway, let's get to the SEO part. So let's go to my desktop, all right? Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to our website. We're going to go to the back end of our website. So my website is Dirty Dog Deeds. So I'm going to put dirtydogdeeds.com, and don't forget to put the backslash and WP-admin. Okay, and then click enter. Okay, now here you should get a thing that says, to log in. So I have what's called Easy Pass here, so I don't have to. Oh, see, it says no such matching sites. Okay, so I got to remember what my password was. Okay, so I believe it was freedom, and I did that stupid little. Now, if you forget what the login was, you can always go back to the installation guide where it says login information. So it's simple. All right, so we're going to log in here to the back end. Okay, now as you can see here, I got 3 updates. So let's go ahead and click on that and see what the updates are. Okay, so it's saying that our theme Niche Barn needs, and it's got a 20th century theme there too. So let's just click those to update them. You can get rid of this theme by going into your cPanel and then going into the files. I'm not going to do all that right now because it might just confuse you. I don't want to confuse anybody. And then it looks like we still have one plugin that needs to be updated, and it is the ad setting. Okay, so let's update that now. Now this is my website. Yours might not show all of this stuff, so don't get all confused and thinking, oh, mine, I can't find mine. Don't worry about it. All right, so now we're in the back of the dashboard, and the first thing that we want to do, we're going to go to Appearance, and I just want to go to Customize real quick. And now in customization, go to the site identity, and you're going to want to change the site title. So whatever your title of your domain is. Okay, my domain is Dirty Dog Deeds. I'm going to put here Dirty Dog Deeds. Okay, and on the tagline, you could make a tagline, whatever you want. It could be, Dirty Dog Deeds, the only training website you need, or something like that. Some kind of tagline that's going to be catchy. So for the tagline, I'm just going to put best training around. Okay. And then I'm going to scroll down here, and it's going to say logo and banner balance. Okay, that's fine. No image. Okay. All right. Now down here, if you had a what they call a favicon, you could put it right there, just say select the image. And what will happen, what a favicon does is, up at the top where you see a tab, then it has this little like icon, like a little tiny thing that you can hardly see. That's a favicon. And you could add that if you want to, but we're just going to go with the site description right now, and I'm going to publish that. Okay, don't forget to publish every time you do something. Don't forget. Okay, then we're going to go back again, and I think everything should be about the same right now. Okay, so let's X out of this. Okay, now back here, so let's go to the plugins, which we're already in the plugins. And if you notice here, we have a few. I don't know if you have these same plugins or not. If you don't have SEO Pack All-in-One, don't worry about it. I don't want this one anyway, so I'm going to delete that, or deactivate that, I'm sorry. And I'm going to delete it. And it's going to say, you want to delete it? Yeah, I want to delete it. Google XML maps, I'm going to keep that there because what it does is makes an XML sitemap for Google, so it makes it easier for Google to be able to find your page. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to add a plugin. Actually, a couple of plugins, but we're going to click Add New here. And the first thing I want to do is I want to install Jetpack in here. Now what Jetpack does is you'll see it analytics of your visitors. And you need to have a WordPress.com account in order for this to work. I'll show you here in a second. Or I think you can sign up with a Facebook or a, let's see what it says here. Okay, so let's set up the Jetpack. So you got to be a member of WordPress.com. Okay, so I'm going to prove it. So all you got to do is just get a WordPress.com account. It's free, and then you could get your Jetpack going. Okay, then when you get down here, it's going to want you to pick a membership thing. I always go with free. You don't need to pay for this. Alright, then I'm just going to activate recommended features. Activated recommended features is all set. And it's just saying that, you got to let time go by before. And what it does see, it shows you views and best overall and all-time views and all that. And you'll actually have a graph right here. Okay, let's go back to the plugins again. And we're going to add another new plugin. And this time I want you to put in there WordFence. So you had to type in WordFence, and this is what I want you to install, WordFence Security. You absolutely have to have this. I have had my websites hacked before and had to start all over again from the beginning because of malware. So definitely this is free. Just install it. Don't ask any questions. Just do it. Okay, then you activate it. Okay, so you want to put your email address here. And you're going to say, would you like to join our WordPress security mailing list? I just put no. Continue. Oh, got to check the box. By checking the box, you allow them to send you emails. Okay. Okay, I don't want premium. Say no thanks. Okay, so now in WordFence security, let's go down there and find that bad boy. WordFence security dashboard. You want to go there, do this right away. Just do it. And I'm going to scratch that out. That's just a tutorial walkthrough. I'm going to manage my firewall. Okay, so here you want to click on, you want this to update automatically. Okay, then after you okay them to update it manually, then you go back to the dashboard here. Then you want to go to manage your firewall. And you're going to scroll down. And you're going to go to brute force. And you're going to scroll down. Now brute force is already on. But what I do is I tweak these things here. I don't want people to keep trying to log in. So even I make mistakes, so I give myself 3 tries. So you want to lock out after 3 tries. And you want to count the tries after 5 minutes. So if they keep trying and trying, they're going to get locked out. And then for as long as to lock them out, I always put down here 2 months. You know, and then what you can do is lock out users automatically their IP address. So if you find one that keeps trying to come in and you get the IP address, because they send you emails and telling you what IP address it is, you can just put the IP address down there, and then every time they try to log in again, it just automatically blocks them. Okay, and I think that's about it with the settings on that. So just do that at the bare minimum, and your website will stay secure, I promise. Okay, now after these changes are set, we're going to go back into plugins again. Going to add another plugin. And this time I want you to type in Yoast, Y-O-A-S-T. And you want to install Yoast SEO. Then you activate it. Now this is the way you do all plugins. It's really easy to do plugins. Okay, so Yoast SEO is activated. Okay. All right. So now let's go to another website. I'm going to open up another tab here, and you're going to type in Google, whoops, G, Webmaster, right? You want to go to Google Webmaster Tools. Okay, see, these are all the websites that I have, but I'm going to add a property. Okay, and this is what you're going to have to do. Now, you need a Google account to do this, okay? So if you don't have a Google account, just sign up for a free Gmail account. Just go to Google Gmail and sign up for a free account, and then go back here to the Google Webmaster Tools. And now I'm going to put in my website, which is http://dirtydogdeeds.com. Okay, and then I'm going to add this site. So now here it's asking us to verify that this is ours. So we've got to prove it's ours before they'll say, okay, we're going to give the analytics for this website. I go to the alternate methods here, and I go to HTML tag. Now you want to, it's not going to let you separate this, so I just want you to right mouse click on that. I want you to copy that tag. I want you to open up a document, text document. I want you to paste it in the text document. Now what you need out of this tag right here is, the only thing you need is from this quote, the QFW whatever, this quote all the way to this quote. You don't need the rest of this thing. So you right mouse click and you copy that. Okay. Then you go back to your tab where your website is. Mine's Dirty Dog Deeds. And you go down the line here to go to Yoast SEO. Okay, then you go here to Webmaster Tools and Yoast SEO. Google verification code. Paste it right in there. Make sure you save the changes. Okay, the changes have been saved. Go back to the Google console. Scroll down. Verify your account. Congratulations, your account is verified. Continue. Okay, now you have your website on the Google Search Console, or Google Search Console. Now, when we get done, we're going to come back to this console. But first of all, I want you to, now that we got all of that done, if you go here to the dashboard, you know, it's going to have notifications because as you can see right over here, it's saying you got a couple notifications. I just X these out so you can't see them again, and do the same with the other one. So if another one comes up, just go ahead and do that. And if you go to features here, you know, you could turn stuff on or off. I just leave that alone. Okay. Basically, you're just using this Yoast plugin to actually act as a go-between between your website and the Google Search Console, because if you try to do it to where you put it in the header, see in the beginning, you could have put it in the header script instead of doing what we just did on the on the Yoast SEO. And if the website updates, it updates everything and you lose that and you'd have to do it all over again. So this way it stays on your website. Okay. Now if we go to blog posts, you're going to see the posts that are already in the back of your website. Okay. Now if you go to, I don't like this look. Oh my God. Let's see if I can fix this. So if you get something like this, usually it's because you got all of these things. So if you, let's see, focus keyword maybe, SEO title, meta description, okay, readability score, don't need that, SEO score, don't need that, links and posts, don't need that. See how this is getting smaller and smaller. Author, you don't need that. So now when you go back, see apply, now it's more readable, so it's not all spread out all over the place. All right, so if we go to edit this first one, for instance, tips for dog obedience training, what I usually do, and because it's already made for you, right? So this blog is already made for you. The only problem with this is it's not SEO'd. It doesn't look good. It's like, so what I would do is to do a little bit of SEO cleanup. Tips for dog obedience training, that might be a good keyword. If you highlight this and you copy it, go to another tab here and put it in the browser, and we'll see if it's a good keyword or not. Okay, so this gets a search volume of 210 searches a month. CPC, which means if anybody is trying to rank for this keyword right here, every time somebody clicks on an ad, let's see if we got any ads here. I don't see any ads here. Okay. But if there was an ad, it would be up above here. And anytime somebody clicks on it, they got to pay $1.15 whether they buy some or not. But the competition is low. It's 28. Anything under a 30, usually you can rank for. Okay. How do I get this information? Because not all browsers, now you need a Google browser for this. Okay. But if you don't have this one app, if you don't have this one app for Google Chrome, you won't get this. And what this app is, it's called Keywords Everywhere. And it's a Keywords Everywhere keyword tool. If you go to the Google App Store, you could download this for free. It doesn't cost any money. And this way, you know, it's the best keyword finder tool that for free. Okay, you can go to Google Keyword Tools. I'm sure you've heard of that. But Google Keyword Tools, you know, you got to have an account with them, which you still need a Google account here, but I mean, you got to have a active AdSense account and be running ads before it'll show you any information. This way here, you know, this is free. You can see this for free, and you could choose your area. Like I got it set on the United States right now, but you could have it set for global or anywhere else. So if I set this for global, you know, watch when I refresh the page how this number probably goes up. And I should keep it on global for dog training because all over the world people want to train their dogs, right? There we go, 320. Okay. But yeah, all you do is go down there and you just download this tool and just plug it in there, and you'll be ready. You'll be rocking and rolling. And if you notice over here, it gives you more keywords. See, powered by keywords everywhere. And so, you can see what keywords are ranking right here and how many searches they're getting. But make sure you don't get keywords that are a 54, competition, because you'll never rank for these right here, or the 42. But, this one here, dog training commands list, make up a list, man. You could get to the top of the search engines and have your stuff being looked at. But that's another video. Okay, I'm not going to go into that. I just wanted to show you that tips for dog obedience training is a keyword. So in this blog post here that we're doing, I'm going to keep this dogs for training as a keyword. So I'm going to copy that and I'm going to make sure tips. Okay, so it's in here in the URL. You want it there. And if it wasn't, you would just hit edit there and you could just put it right in there and then say okay. And then you would have it in the URL. Now you want to have it on also. Now this is just simple SEO, on-page SEO. I'm going to put this in the middle. I'm going to make this an H1 tag. And I'm going to paste that right in there. And so we got our H1 tag. You also want to have it in the first line of your sentence, the very first paragraph. So I'm going to paste it in there, and I'm going to make sense. Tips for dog obedience training, comma, right? If you keep a dog either for sport or training, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and then I'm going to break up these sentences so they're not so big. See, people don't like reading big blocks of text. So you want to keep these texts, separated. Try to make them as little as possible, so you can break them up. I'm not going to go all the way down with these things. If you got 3 lines, it's good. 2 or 3 lines is good. You don't want, and if you can, make other subtitles. Like you could put something here, training your dog yourself, right? And you can make this like an H3 tag. I'll make it an H2 because you want H1, H2s. Put a little bit more space between there. See how I'm doing this? Okay. So that's simple SEO. And then another thing you want to do for SEO, and that's why we got the Yoast plugin, is you're going to take this first line right here. You're going to highlight it. Copy it. Go down to the bottom. Okay. Now right here is your Yoast SEO. You're going to put in, first you want to edit the snippet. And here's a snippet box area. You're going to paste that in right there. And you're going to see here that this is a little bit too long. Make it make sense. Know how significant it is to have him go through dog obedience training. Let's try dog training. Still too long. Boy. Finally getting the green. Okay. You want him to go through dog training. Okay, so basically what we wanted anyway was this right here. And it's going to show you what the snippet looks like in there. Now this, you want to put your own SEO title in there. Okay, so if we go back up and we grab this title here, right mouse click on it, copy it. Then we're going to go to another tool here, right here. It's called wordcounter.net. Okay, let me clear it. So I use this a lot. So clear that out. And what you want to do is you want to have a word count in your title not more than 60 characters, period. Okay, so if I paste the title in there, you see I got 31. You want more than that. You want to have the best description you can in 60 characters or less. Okay, so tips for dog obedience training. I'm just going to put best on the net. Right, so I got 52. Okay, it's under 60. It's a little bit longer. Right mouse click that. Copy it. Go back to your blog post. Go back down to your SEO. I know this sounds like a lot of work, but you got to do this for SEO so that you get people coming to your stuff, right? So right here in the SEO title, smack it in there. Okay, so you got your green line, so you're good. Now highlight your tips for dog training. Copy that bad boy. Come down here to the focus keyword. Add keyword. Whoops, focus keyword. Right here. Paste that in there. Okay, so you're green. You're good to go. All right. Now, once I work on these sentences a little bit more, I'll try to get as many of these green as possible. Where it says the images on this page are missing attributes, I don't even see an image on this page. But you might want, oh yeah, this image right here. This is what they've called the featured image. So if you click on that, see where it says alt tag right there? Paste in your title, set featured image. Okay, so if you come back down here, okay, so the keyword doesn't appear in the first paragraph, so they say in it. I know it does. No outbound links. So what they want you to do here, you don't have to make everything green, but if you was at a place that you've seen some good dog training techniques, you might want to give them a link. We're going to do some more of this in another video, okay? So you got the basics down. Go through all of your blog posts and do what I just showed you what to do. Add, the plugins in there. Get on the Google Search Console. And in the next video, we'll continue on to where we left off here, okay? So this is Ray Albert to all you easy online marketers on the club. We'll see you later. Peace, everybody.